I had always found it invigorating to break bread with an enemy, and today was turning out to be no exception. I wasn't currently armed with anything overly sophisticated, just a beaver-shaped dish of Farmer Ezekiel's creamery butter. But over the years, I'd learned that simplicity could be the best weapon of all. "Are you going to take all day with that?" Snooky Smith snapped, her new reading glasses making her look even more like a praying mantis than usual. "I've asked you to pass me the butter twice, Irma. You must be having age-related hearing problems." I tilted my head to make it seem like I was considering her comments, even though, of course, I was not. First of all, my hearing was excellent, and second, I was still using that butter to really get into the nooks and crannies of one of Chef Louise's buttermilk scones. Snooky's already thin lips pressed themselves into invisibility as she looked at our two other tablemates. She bypassed Emily MacDonald, who was smiling nervously, and settled her gaze on Charlotte Van Oot, the organizer of the fundraiser we were all meeting to discuss. "Charlotte, don't you feel like Irma is in denial of her various—" She gave me a pointed look. "Age-related infirmities. Is 71 old?" I directed this at Snooky, who was 2 years younger than I, but told people she was 59. I mean, honestly. Emily shook her head, which was nice of her. Charlotte, recently turned 86, patted her mouth with a napkin. "Irma is running the Island Marathon this Sunday," she said. "She's quite uninfirm." Charlotte seemed to be in particularly good spirits today. Her hair was set in little old lady curls, her pale peach summer suit was understated but handmade in Italy, and the shoes on her feet were stylish but sturdy. Excellent for kicking someone if she needed to, although I was always happy to do so on her behalf. Snooky made a "finally" noise as I nudged the butter toward her. I looked out at the waters of Lake Ontario and tried to tamp down the pique that she always inspired in me, while I focused on the waves hitting the rocks under the patio we were lunching on. It was the beginning of June, and the early summer sun warmed my face. Naturally, I was sitting with my back to the building and could see all points of ingress and egress. The aquatic factor made things a little trickier, but I'd always liked a challenge.